Okay, I'm joined here by Kayla, who is about to embark on a vision quest for the next 3 days. Kayla, thanks for joining us. Kayla, tell us, what is your exact understanding of what a vision quest is? And tell us about the format it will take for you over the next 3 days.
Um, well, my understanding is that it's just a way to go through my stuff. So go through anything that comes up for me, any fear, any anxiety, like in the whole Richter scale of fears and worries and everything, and just to go through it and not need anything outside myself to go through it with, and not stop the process, like just trusting the process. And the format, I think the format is just being. I can't really. There are things that you can't really. I don't know. The format, it's just kind of. It sounds like it's more of just an organic type thing to see how it goes.
Okay, thank you. Let's look at the reasons why you're doing this. So tell us, what has brought you to this point, which made you decide that Vision Quest will be most helpful to you at this time?
I kept getting prodded at doing it, and so I thought, well, I might as well do it, because at some point I'm going to have to face my stuff, and so there's no better time than now. And it's scary, but that's what it is. It's just thinking that, well, I'm going to have to do it at some point, why not now?
Okay, thank you. What do you think this Vision Quest experience will help give you that you don't think you have right now?
I think it will give me a sense of love and knowing who I am, and a sense of freedom and knowing that I don't need anybody or anything outside me to be okay, and just the sense that I have it all, because it's just such a thing I do, that I run and run and run and run trying to find stuff, and it's quite tiring. And so I think that this would give me a sense of just peace and knowing I have it all.
What is your intention for doing this Vision Quest?
My intention is to go through what comes up and to work with my ego as it comes up, which it's always coming up, so it's just working with it one bit at a time, but just going with it and just trusting it, trusting the entire process, and knowing that every feeling, it's not going to be there forever. It's just a feeling, and just to go with it.
Thank you. What goals, if any, do you have for this experience?
To find peace within myself, to know that I have it all, to experience that I have it, and I don't need anything outside myself, and that I'm perfectly okay on my own.
What expectations, if any, do you have for this experience?
My expectations, I don't really know. Like, I have expectations in the fact that I had expectations before, and then I found out that I'm not, like, I can't go for walks, and I can't do different things, and so the expectations have already been kind of told I don't get them. So it's I don't have any expectations because I have no clue where I'm going, but the expectation is that I'll move through my stuff, and yeah, the same thing I've been saying, just move through it.
What do you think that you will need to bring to this Vision Quest experience to get the most out of it?
Like, bring, like...
Within?
Okay. Strength, and love, and awareness of what I'm doing and what's going on in my mind, and yeah, just awareness of everything, of what's going on within me, and more and more I think that's what it is, turning inwards, and so having the strength to do that, because I don't like doing that.
Thank you. What do you think you need to let go of before this experience to get the most out of it?
I need to let go of thinking I can't do it and believing that I'm weak, and I need to let go of thinking that I need stuff outside me to be okay, and that I'm a body or anything like that. I need to let go of it all.
Thank you. What do you hope to have achieved come the end of this experience?
I hope to achieve peace, to know that I have everything and that I don't need anybody, I don't need anything, and to just be at peace and not have to run anywhere.
Okay. How are you feeling about the diet you'll be on over the next 3 days? Only drinking water and perhaps a piece of fruit a day.
Nervous about that because I've always had control over it. Even if it's been small amounts of food, I've always had control. And I don't have control. Even though I've chosen this, it's more of like my ego saying, oh, you don't have control, but I've never had control because I've always been running anyway. But that's what my ego is saying to me, is that you're not going to have control, and it's not good. It's not good, but it's just 3 days.
Okay. How are you feeling about having no possessions with you over the next 3 days?
Nervous. It's all nerve-wracking, really, because I'm really used to having what I like, and so I'm feeling nervous and I'm feeling like scared. Like it's all just scary not to have anything that, not to be able to have anything that can protect me and also cover up my thoughts. So cover up what's going through my mind, because a lot of the time I want books or I want things to tell me what I should, like, to give me something to do. And so it's just turning inwards scares me.
And I guess on that same point, how are you feeling about no human contact over the next few days?
I'm feeling okay about that. I feel like it's a little bit weird not to have any talking and not having any human contact, but I think like not having anything, that's what scares me the most, and not having the food. Like if I had the food and I had the stuff, then I'd be okay. But not having anybody to talk to or anything like that kind of just makes me a little nervous. It all really...
What, in your opinion, do you think will be the toughest aspects of doing this experience?
Going through my stuff, going through my feelings, and not judging it, as well as not trying to back out. Like, not trying to say, okay, I'm done, and going. Like, that is probably, because my ego, there's always things that it's putting up saying, okay, well, you don't need to do this, like, you don't need to do this, and da-da-da-da, giving myself excuses not to do it, so going through with it would be...
Thank you. And on the flip side, what, in your opinion, do you think would be the most enjoyable aspects of this experience for you?
Being able to watch the stars at night, and I think that living in a tent kind of sounds like a lot of fun. I enjoy that, and just being on my own, even though it scares me a lot, I think that it will also bring me a huge amount of peace, and I'm looking forward to that. And just like the earth, like I'm listening more to the earth and just being with the earth rather than being with anybody else.